If you are a prospective home buyer thinking if it is the right time to buy a house or should you wait because of rates, cost of housing, or all of the above, I'm going to share my screen with you because I did a video back in 2015. Yes, here on YouTube. So here I am talking about a Zillow infographic that you should wait to buy a house until you have 20% down. My thoughts in here were don't wait, buy with 5% down. So I was curious, was the younger Ray right or wrong about what would happen to home prices? To give you context of the example I used in here was this is Denver, 2015, and I was talking about $300,000. Now, if you're in Denver or know of what's happened in Denver, you can clearly say, Ray, you were wrong. If somebody saw that coming, okay, so what am I getting at? I'm just going to go back and look at the comparison and talk about it now, which is I used a $300,000 house. The example was it may take an extra 5 years to save the money to go 20% down versus 5% down. So what would have happened from 2015 to 2020 to the two people, one who bought with 5% down, one who waited for 20% down? Simple fact is the person who would have bought in 2015 with 5% down based on average home prices on the Fred charts, which let me just flip my screen real quick. I'll share it with you because it's all about data and education, folks. This isn't about you should buy a house, right? So you're going to kind of see here home prices and what they did, okay? And then 20 to 25, okay? So with that being said, what am I getting at? What I'm getting at is that since that time, home prices have obviously gone up. But what it means is that you would have bought $300,000, $15,000 down with 5% down payment, or waited 2020, and then the house actually would have cost you $500,000. So you need $100,000. So my video is wrong because it would have taken longer than 5 years to save the 20%. But flash forward 5 more years to now, the person who bought in 2015 with 5% down would have had $200,000 more of a net gain in their net worth by buying with less money down and by just simply buying. Now, if you're thinking home prices are going to come down, if you're thinking you're going to wait for interest rates and affordability, look, that's all valid for you to decide. Whether you buy or don't buy should be dependent on what's going on in your life, stability of your job. Do you believe in home ownership? Is the payment affordable to you? But you'll have access to something we did not then, which is data, historical charts. As I showed that Fred chart there, would show that over 5 decades of time, home prices are nowhere near a point they're going to collapse. I am going to tell you, there are people on YouTube here that very much are saying that, and they're selling subscriptions so you can charge the collapsing of home prices around the country. The simple fact is you just got to look at data. And in this example, the difference is that buyer A, 5% down, would have gained $285,000 in equity in the last 10 years. Buyer B, $85,000. So if someone would have listened to the hype and had access to the narrative back in 2015 that all y'all have, and now it would have cost them $200,000. Not to say they should have. Something for you to think about as you think about buying a house. Just my snippet for you. If you want to have a consultation, calendly.com/mortgage maestro, and make sure to subscribe if you like educational videos to help you think about building wealth through real estate. You can also go to mortgage-maestro.com and connect with us there for a consultation or to start a pre-approval application. Talk to you soon.